It looks very delicious, but I think it needs a special touch and it's few drops of olive oil. Now it's time to see a very special olive tree and hear a story from my guide Anna.
We are now in Kaštelšta village in front of the old olive tree. Can you guess how old is this olive tree?
I don't know.
It's over 1,500 years old. Okay, so you are here in my territory,
yes.
And let me present you what I'm wearing and what I'm having in my basket. This is a long shirt, so you can see my shirt. There's a lace down there. This is long skirt, and I have traditional scarf on my head and silver earrings. So these are typical buttons and typical earrings. So we peasants wore silver and noble people wore gold. Would you like to try something from my basket? I have figs, apricots, peaches, and grapes.
Yeah.
You can taste whatever you want.
They're so tasty.
Oh, thank you. They're from my garden. This tower was built in the 16th century by family Stafileu. Stafileu means grapes. They put grapes in their coat of arms. This castle is interesting because it was made on the rocks. So you can see the sea here. So this castle was built on the rock in the sea, and it was surrounded by a sea, and the drawing bridge would pull up in the evening for protection of the people who lived inside. When the Turkish were attacking from the north, all the people from the Kaštelšta village went inside, prayed to Our Lady, and the miracle happened. The Turks started running away. There was a white appearance, and who could that be than Our Lady?
So she defended them.
She defended this castle, and this castle was never taken by force. And that's why we call this lady the Lady of Štafilić, our protector, and we pay respects to her by giving her golden jewelry. Thank you for your attention. I hope you had a nice time here in Kaštela, and this stone, I will give it back to you to remember the tour that we had here.
Thank you for your hospitality and for everything you showed me. Thank you. Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too.
I had a beautiful time here in Kaštelšta village. Now I'm moving on my next destination to hear another story.
This river today we call Jadro. It was always source of life here. It was giving water, giving power for all the mills on it, and always giving food to people. And really important thing was that first Croatian kings were baptizing their people in this river. And we call this river Croatian Jordan, because in Jordan Jesus was baptized, and here first Croatians, when they came, they were baptized in this river. We are now in Solin at the location of Šuplja Crkva, Hollow Church, we could translate it. That's the church in the middle there. Croatian King Zvonimir was crowned here in 1075. All Croatian royal lineage started not far from here, in Klis. Klis is the fortress that is located a few kilometers from here, and first ruler was Trpimir. And the lineage of Croatian kings after him was called Trpimirović. The importance of King Zvonimir is in that he was the first independent ruler of Croatia. So he was equal to all of Western European kings. He was responsible only to Pope and God. Now I will gladly take you to the second half of 900s and show you one more church that was built by Croatian queen.
So that's the church you were talking about.
Yes, this is the church that was built by Helena the Glorious. She was the queen in the second half of the 900s. And they discovered the cemeterial basilica next to this coronation basilica. They discovered during those excavations sarcophagus of the Queen Helena, and there is written genealogy of Croatian kings. So there is written that Helena is wife of Mihailo Krešimir and mother of Stjepan Držislav. So we have lineage of Croatian kings here. And here we are. This is what I wanted to show you. This is the bust of Helena, the glorious Croatian queen. Queen Helena was from noble family, from Zadar. She was really rich, she was independent, and when she became widowed, she had her own sources of money. So she could build these two churches here. And she also founded this Marian shrine on this small island. And she actually was protector of widows and mother of orphans. Here, Silvija, this is a memory, a little gift, a cradle of Croatian kings. Thank you.
Rana, thank you for all those fascinating information, and I hope I will see you again.
I'm approaching the mighty fortress of Klis, known for its turbulent history. Fortress Klis was one of the locations in Game of Thrones. I'm very curious if I will recognize which scene was filmed here.
I'm going to meet Irma, who embodies the historical character of Jerolima Kružić.
I'm Her Ladyship Jerolima. My husband is a very important figure, you know. He is a symbol of Croatian resistance. Petar Kružić. You will hear his name in all courts in Europe. He actually managed to form a Croatian military unit, Uskoci. It would be something like jumpers. Why jumpers? Because we were such a small formation, we could only attack our enemy by hitting and running. We were always outnumbered. At any time, Ottoman Empire and Venice could bring more than 100,000 people. And now you can imagine why we bear such name. So can you imagine, for 100 years, you have two fires on both sides, and we managed to survive. And the most beautiful sentence you can read is actually from Venetian books, from their dukes. And they wrote, Croats are like mosquitoes, and we are like that big Venetian lion, you know, and we just do this entire time. And that little tiny mosquito, that Croatian, is always picking us in the butt, in the gut, and we never managed to kill it. So why is fortress so important? You could already see by looking where we are right now. Strategic value is actually why this place is like it is. There's no way a strong, big military formation could pass between the hinterland and the coastline without being noticed. And that is the reason why the first fortifications, already around at 4th century before Christ, were starting to form here from the Illyric tribes till Roman times, and then Croatian kingdoms, etc., etc. Did you like it here?
Yes, I liked it so much. Will you be kind to write me something here on this pebble, something which is significant for your tour?
Well, certainly. I would love to. Oh, how times have changed, haven't they?
If there wasn't for the fortress of Klis, the history of this region would be much different.